I've really been lacking the willpower today, boys and girls. Really have. I've been struggling. I pushed something really major to production. So we've got like something really cool sitting in production right now. Got it there, but then realised that the logging is correctly configured in production, but not in any of the other environments, which means we don't get any logs in prod, but we get logs everywhere else. When I was monitoring, we've got like monitoring and alerting and all that kind of stuff, but when I was monitoring the other environments to make sure it was working all good, and what's the problem? Like, it's not waking up. Like, I can see it's processing messages, but it's not logging anything. And then it turns out that the other environments were incorrect. And in theory, I should have seen that in the first environment. God damn it. And then I started to do it, and I've just kind of got in a fight now with Terraform because I added some stuff to the wrong repo. And then moving it into another repo is just a pain in the ass. Otherwise, it's kind of a weird day. It's a Thursday. I went to the gym this morning. I didn't want to go to the gym. I woke up and I was like, fuck, I don't want to do this. I've got like 5 days to between now and like when I'm next off call, you know? So I'm not on call now, but I have 5 gym days until, because I'm going on call, then coming back off call. And I want to get to the end of a 5-day week plan thing. Even though I wasn't on call, I went and did a weights thing, which I'd normally do when I am on call. So I had a shower and stuff when I was there. So it feels really weird because normally when I'm on call, I just go, do the weight stuff, come back, shower here. But yeah, so it's like, it just feels like a weird, it just feels off, you know? And I came back, had my breakfast, sorted out, took the video footage off of this camera and then just started work basically. But yeah, it's just like I say, I'm just kind of off kilter a little bit. I don't know why today. I finally finished my sewing. It's downstairs though, so I can't show you. Today's been a bit of a mess. I don't really know what's going on. There we go. That's not bad, man. These are my options now. This one, which I'm excited about, but might be quite hard. Or these two, which are similar to what I've done before, but are really big. So, while I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do, I think, to be honest with you, I'm going to end up potentially starting both. But we'll see. But while I've been thinking about that, I've been revisiting some of my old ones. So if you remember ones like this, for example, they're just kind of like on a smaller hoop. So I've got like a load of smaller hoops. This you'll see would not fit the invisible one, because the invisible one is significantly bigger. But I got a load of stuff recently a while ago, to like back them. So there, look, it's like properly sealed in. So on both sides, it's like sewn on. I sewed up 2 of them, and I'm going to sew up this one. And then I've got one more big one I need to sew up. So I've got 2 more to sew up effectively. I have no idea what to do with that. But then I'm going to start one of these 2 basically, I think potentially both. I really want to do this one, but I think this is going to be fiddly and hard. And this was fiddly and hard. So I feel like I want a nice, relaxing, easy one. Anyway, today we had a nice fun day. Smashed through some work. A bit like yesterday as well. Smashed through some work yesterday. Been quite productive past 2 days. If it could have been more productive, but like the things were out of my control effectively. We had like issues with pipelines and stuff. Yesterday I did a weights thing at the gym. This morning I went swimming. I almost didn't, but I did. And then tomorrow we're going to the gym as well. We're doing weights again tomorrow morning. You know how I was saying that I was trying to do like a 5-day exercise plan, because I'm on call next week, so the 3 times I go next week I'll be doing the plan. I was like, so yesterday and today I'll do the plan. So I just went on the app, the plan's gone. So I can see the history of what I've done, but I can't see the like actual things anymore. So I've got to like kind of remember what it all was. But I've done day 1 now, so I've got to do day 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll be on a different plan, I guess. Luckily I've been logging them to a different app, which means that like, because yeah, I've been logging them in 2 different apps, so I've got the history on that one at the very least, so I can see weights and what I've done previously, so I can see how much I improve over time. Fortunately, because I've got that, then I was able to, otherwise I'd be like up a creek basically. Here we go, gang. 2 more. Finito. I got up and went to the gym this morning. I got up earlier than I normally do, So gym opens at 7, but I got up at 5:15 because I need to get up early tomorrow. So I didn't bother with an hour lie-in. Then I was sat here too long enough for me to talk myself out of going. And I went and I did like a couple of things. I was just like, I'm not in the mood for this. And I finished halfway through like a weight session and came back. Weights thing I was doing has been removed from the app as well. So I think I said this yesterday. So like I feel like it's bizarrely less fun. I don't know. Anyway, I was kind of not in a good mood this morning. Anyway, came back. We just had a relatively chilled out day. We did like a little bit of cleaning. Went to Sainsbury's to get some food for tomorrow. And we watched Formula 1 qualifying and stuff and free practice. Trying to get all of the knowledge I can get. But relatively chilled out day. We cooked some dinner, did some cleaning, kind of packed and got ready for tomorrow. So Laura went to bed. It's not actually that late. Well, my leg. It's quite like 11:15. But Laura went to bed at like 8:30-ish, 9-ish. Well, she went upstairs at 8:30, went to bed at like 9:30 after like finishing doing her hair and stuff for a shower. We are getting up stupid o'clock tomorrow morning to drive to Silverstone, baby. But waking up at 4, we're driving, wheels on the road, 5 o'clock. So it's going to be a long ass day, which is why Laura went to bed early. I was like, I don't need to go to bed early. I'm used to relatively small periods of sleep. No problemo. But anyway, because Laura didn't go to bed as early as I thought she would, I started watching Euphoria later than I wanted to. And I was thinking, Euphoria is fucking excellent. I know I keep talking about it. It's a fucking masterclass. It's really good. Oh, and I should say as well, the soundtrack slaps. It's fucking incredible too. So, even if you're not going to watch it, listen to the soundtrack on Spotify. Definitely feels like I'm going on holiday. Taking the lap 1 red flag incident to go for a wee. Not vlogging a whole lot today. Just been watching cars go around a track, basically. We're here with Laura, Dad, and Dad's girlfriend, I guess. I don't really know how to refer to her, you know. See, me and Dad have been before. She is not enjoying it. Laura's enjoying it though. She's well in. Yeah. The scale of this place is absolutely astronomical, you know. Like, we've only been to like maybe 25% of the track. There's just people everywhere, man. Everywhere. All these people, every single one of them, minimum, spent £400 on a ticket. You know what I mean? The amount of money this place prints is insane. We're back. So, it's the next day as well. When I was filming there yesterday, that was like more or less 6 o'clock. The race had finished. The race had been delayed by an hour, which is why, because there was a red flag. It was a big incident. And then, like I say, we were leaving. So everyone piles onto the track. We had a walk around on the track, which was great. And then we headed off to the car, a toilet break, go to the car. You have to like fight your way out of the car park. And it's a bugbear of mine of car parks, because people think that like the most efficient way to do a car park is to zipper. Always to zipper. So like if you're coming from here and someone's coming from the side, you let one through, then you go, let one through, then you go. Yes, there's like 3 or 4 lines of cars. So yes, you're going to let in 1, 2, 3, 4 people. But the fact that if everyone does that, that line's going to clear, that line's going to clear, and we all can move freely. So anyway, it was a bit of a bitch to get out. We left. To be fair, we weren't in the car park for that long. I was in the car park for like 20 minutes or something, trying to get out. And then we got out, managed to get this kind of zippering thing going. I'm just like, yeah, you go. And then people around you kind of like do that, you know what I mean? But then like by the time we're driving home, there's obviously a lot of traffic because obviously a lot of cars are piling out of Silverstone. We're all piling out, get on the motorway. We're in a Burger King at a service station at like 9:30. Didn't get back here till like 10:30. Didn't go to bed after like a cup of tea and stuff until like midnight. Woke up this morning absolutely trashed. Somehow it was cloudy, right? Cloudy all day. See where this is going. It was cloudy all day, and I was to the point where like you're in a zipped up hoodie, trying to keep it warm. You know, it's shiveringly cold, but I'm wearing shorts, and my knees are burnt. Like the amount of heat radiating from my legs right now is insane. See, my face is burnt. I was facing away from the sun for literally 99% of the day, God knows. Yeah, so I don't know how that happened, but we had a great day. The initial like morning races are not really that interesting because like you don't know the drivers, you don't know the thing, but like that atmosphere when the Formula One started was fucking immense. It was a brilliant race, loved it. I really like going to Formula One. It's a lot of good fun. Holy shit, is it a long day? And like we left at 4, got to bed at midnight. Like that's a long ass 20 hours. We were out the house for 23 of those hours. But yeah, back to work today. Why's the race got to be on a Sunday and not a Saturday, man? My lord. I'm doing better than I expected to today. I kind of expected to be a little bit dead on my feet. I felt dead on my feet. But it's the afternoon, and once I get moving, I'm alright. We'll see how I feel about that when I wake up in the morning at 5:15 for the gym. Otherwise, got a load of stuff done. I'm going to finish work in about an hour and a bit. I'm going to get a load of stuff done after work as well. Currently in post-race reminiscing vibes. I just want to see content about it. We need to watch the... One of the problems about going to see a Formula 1 race is you have to then go home and watch the race. Because what you effectively did was watch a car, effectively, if you boil it down. We saw a full race of only one corner. And then really small in the distance, we got like a tease of what was actually happening, you know? That's really downplaying it though. Formula 1 is fucking sick. If you're even remotely interested in Formula 1, it's well worth it. I'd definitely go every year. Maybe not every year, I'd go multiple times though. And I have gone multiple times, and I probably will go multiple times. I think, to be honest with you, this time, both times I've gone, it's been a present, effectively. I feel like maybe one time you're gonna have to go and spend some moolah, you know? Go and like, you know? Like you're limited, because obviously they put stands wherever the best places are to sit. And then therefore, if you aren't in a stand, then you have to find either like a suboptimal place to sit where not much happens. So where we sit, not much really happens, but it's really like cool watching the cars like change direction. It's really like cool section of the track. But you can't really see much happening there because it's not like an overtaking corner or whatever. So maybe one time, pay some money, pay some dollar bills, go and like get a seat on one of the stands where a lot of stuff happens. Like Stowe, for example. Or Brooklands, which we have a friend at Brooklands, which was jealous because they went with their company. It was like a hospitality thing. God damn it. Jealous. And then, but yeah, anyway. You know when I had a pen and I've put it down somewhere and I don't know where. Okay, so I have cleaned up Monty's litter tray, which technically should have been done yesterday, but we got back too late. Sort out the bins. I don't know why the bin men keep trying to give my bin to someone else. So I have to like rescue it from another house. I have also put the washing away and done the washing up. And now I'm waiting for Laura to go back. She's had a little gym sesh. She's on her way back now. That's her messaging. Moo moo. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. And then we've got shopping tonight. And I think I'm spent. I'm spent out. I don't know what else I can do. Is there something else I was going to do? No, I think I've jobbed out. I sometimes feel like this cat thinks he's like some kind of prison guard or like a spy or something. Like, what is he doing there? Making sure I don't come out of my room, that's what he's doing. He's decided he can get a better view from me from within there. Tea time. Well, I didn't go to the gym this morning. Yesterday I was like basically go until about 9 o'clock. I was effectively just like running. I just wanted to do everything so that the rest of the week can be relatively chill, you know? Rather than trying to like spread out everything throughout the week. Anyway, I went to bed, slept like a brick, woke up and I'm like, I would rather sleep than go to the gym this morning. So I slept a bit longer. I stayed in bed for an extra hour. It was lovely. Oh, cool. I was just not feeling, I'm not feeling the weights thing that I was doing. I need to change it up a little bit, I think. My God. Anyway, so I'm doing presentation stuff and PRs and stuff, just a standard Tuesday really, boys, to be honest with you. I'm contemplating buying a new camera. This camera, like, obviously, I either need to replace the batteries, but I've just realised that, like, the on button is, like, ripped. So now I can see like the metal contacts. It is quite hard to press now. And I'm like, I've had this camera a long time. I was working in Bath when I had this camera initially. So that was pre-starting my own business. So I was thinking about like potentially upgrading to a newer one. So this is the Hero 7. There's a 10 now, so that must be at least 3 years old, you know? Maybe I should do that upgrade before I go on holiday. That being the main plan. I'm just seeing if I just want to get cash back at GoPro. I mean, maybe GoPro isn't the right thing, but I mean, it's a nice small camera. I like the GoPros. I'm not thinking about getting a different camera. Yeah, it is just like showing its age, basically. And it's quite difficult to turn on and off. Like, I do have to like dig it with my nail. If I'm digging it with my nail, then how long is that gonna work until it just won't turn on? Finished my work for the day. I don't know what I'm doing with my evening now. Laura gets back at like, I want to say 7:30. Have been looking into new GoPros, which does kind of feel dumb considering just this channel in general, I guess. 300 quid isn't too bad for a new GoPro. That's what I've been looking into. I've just uploaded 2 videos. Been doing my nose sewing. Laura baited me, saying she was coming home early because the gym class got cancelled, and then whipped it away by saying she's going for a drink first with a mate from work. So I'm like, all right, I'll have a pizza on my own. I avoided going to the office today. We are chilling at home. I'm having quite a chilled. We need to do a lot of stuff, so I've got like some washing in and all that kind of malarkey. I'm on call as well, and as much as I don't mind cycling, I think that's a good enough excuse. When I'm on call, I don't go into the office because if I get an alert either on the bus or on my bike, then I'm not overly able to address it. I think I could do that if I was cycling to the gym. Just based on like proximity effectively. It's a bit too far, I think. So I use it as an excuse, whether or not it's valid. I'm having a mess at the moment trying to get service fabric installed on my computer. It's an absolute party in the park. Just doesn't install, and I don't know why. So that's where I am. Also investigated 2 issues. We've inherited basically a load of shit code, and we just had like two not alerts, but like 2 things kick off with, not kick off either, errors basically that needed like dealing with, created an incident and dealing with, and they're just like, oh yeah, this is just a waste of time, this. I'm like, well, let's fucking fix it then, instead of letting it like, it's basically a customer double clicking effectively is what the problem is. Well, let's fucking fix it. No, that's a fixable fix. If not, then we could just make the whole thing idempotent instead of having to, my God, anyway. I feel like I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of crap today. And my, what's the word? Patience for it is bullshit. I had a big long ass day of meetings and a lot of refinement stuff. Wasn't too bad, but it's just, I'm not used to having to sit through hours of refinement. I'm not convinced anyone there knows what they're doing properly. But anyway, we'll cross that road when we get there. Cheese potato pie tonight. I was in charge of making the mash. I'm terrible at making mash. I need to get better at making mash, but Laura does it all the time. I cook the potatoes. She does the mash. Catching up on videos as well, which is doing good. Keeping this video going though until Friday. I'm trying to go to the gym tomorrow. Well, I'm getting up early to go to the gym tomorrow, I should say. I need to figure out a workout routine that I'm going to do because I'm off kilter of my plans now, and I am not sure what I'm doing. You know what? I have absolutely fallen off the gym bandwagon. I just can't bring myself to go because I'm on call, and when I'm on call I just do weight stuff, and I'm just so bored of doing weight stuff because I've effectively been on call for the last 3 weeks effectively, and I've fallen off my plan at the beginning of last week. So I'm like you know what I mean, like I'm not in an organised plan to do weights, and I just kind of want to go and not do that. And I know if I woke up this morning, came downstairs, literally effectively fully dressed, came downstairs, about to have breakfast before I go, which is a grapefruit. I was like, I know I'm gonna get halfway through and just be like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. So I went back to bed. It means I'm gonna effectively not be going to the gym for 2 weeks, but when I go back to the gym, I'll be able to go and do a mixture of stuff instead of all the same thing over and over and over again. It's because, yeah, I didn't make the most of it when I was off call because I was trying to squidge in this plan and then the plan got messed up. I'm just not a weights guy. I'm a cardio guy. I like cardio, you know, it's fun. I don't mind doing weights sometimes, but yeah, like I say, I feel like I've been doing it non-stop for like 3 weeks. Anyway, just dropped the car off at the garage, try and get its air conditioning fixed. We're going on holiday tomorrow, so hopefully it's fixed in time for that. We've got lunch and learn later, which basically means no lunch, just teach. Because we're doing the presentation, and you can't eat during a lunch and learn if you're doing the lunch and learn. I think my slides are all ready. Just got to get the presentation rolling. It's a bit, my problem with presentations is everything vlogging has ever taught me is you have to be fast and you have to cut out the dead space. You don't film and think about what you're going to say. What you do is if you don't know what you're going to say, you calculate what you want to say to the end point and then you cut. And then you think in the cut and then carry on talking again. That's how you vlog. But that's trained my brain to, whenever I'm speaking or like presenting, is to trim dead space. And obviously you can't cut in a live presentation. I end up rocketing through. Obviously I know more or less here, I don't know what I'm going to say in the next 20 seconds. I haven't got a clue really. But I obviously know more or less what I'm going to say verbatim in this presentation. So I know what it is, I don't need to think, I just need to say it fast. Also, whenever we do like dry runs, we're doing the dry runs. So presentations, usually I don't do a dry run because I need to force myself to think, right? And I don't like watching presentations where it's clearly over rehearsed because it doesn't feel natural to me. It's just a thing. I like a presentation that feels natural. But we do these like weird dry runs where we like flick through the slides, quickly say what we're going to cover on each slide, just to make sure that, because obviously there's like 5 of us, make sure that we're not going to like step on each other's toes or like steal someone's thunder early and all that kind of stuff. But then doing that basically trains me into doing the super quick version of what I already do super quick. Because obviously in that it's like, yes, I'm going to talk about this, yeah, I'm going to talk about that, yeah, I'm going to talk about this. And then when I do the real presentation, I'm like, yeah, so it's going to be fun. But that's in 2 hours. I'm making myself a cup of tea. And then I'm going to do some work, I think. But it's weird, isn't it, Monty? Because we're on holiday tomorrow. I'm on holiday all next week. And I've been having troubles. The one thing of work I was going to do this week, I'm not doing because I can't get it installed on my computer and no one can help me. And it's just like Microsoft's installer just doesn't work and God knows why. So really this week all I've done effectively is like monitoring, what's it called? Effectively monitoring production and stuff because I'm on call and like doing all of that stuff, but that's relatively minor. Doing this presentation and then like randomly helping people with random stuff, you know? Fucking smashed it, mate. Did a great job there. It's lunchtime, so let's go. I've got beans and I'm gonna have egg on toast. Oh yeah, because I was gonna have that for breakfast this morning if I went to the gym, but I didn't, so. Right, otherwise, I spent my afternoon trying to figure out why this bloody test won't work in this team environment. It works in all the other team environments, except this one. And this team environment has just a load of really garbage data in the database. And it's the first time I've tried to debug why Entity Framework isn't pulling the data properly. And it's a pain in the ass. Made more complicated by the fact that I can't even run the app because I can't get all this stuff installed, but I'll get my new computer tomorrow. So when I come back from holiday, I'm gonna have a computer that works. It's fast. Oh, I'm so excited. Otherwise, finished work. Sat in the garden for like an hour and a half with Monty. I did some sewing, I did some reading, and then cooked some dinner, and we've spent the evening packing. We're hitting the road tomorrow, so we've got a lot to do. We've got work, we've got Formula 1. Work, packing, sorting the car out, dinner, Formula 1, sorting the car out, sorting the cat out, rolling, getting to Wales, hopefully before midnight. But that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.